Hello, lovely people. This is Sakino on Sunday. Sakino on Sunday is a series of videos in which I talk about subjects and themes that I am busy with, that I'm thinking about, and that I want to share. I am a psychotherapist and I am working in Berlin and internationally, and my main focus of my work is trauma healing and family constellations. This is just for the ones of you who are watching these videos for the first time. Sometimes I'm talking about themes that are touching me emotionally, strongly. And today, this is such a theme. It is about how we treat each other. And sometimes I feel that we don't treat each other really the way we want to be treated ourselves. And this is something that happens when someone decides to just disappear. And I'm not talking about when I am meeting a person and we are like short-term acquaintances, or when I have a session with a new client and this client decides not to continue the work with me. This is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about people who I have known for a long time. For instance, clients that I have worked with and met for years even. Sometimes I have the feeling that, well, I don't know really how to put it, because it's difficult to express it in a way that it's not offensive. I think some clients think that the therapist is a garbage bin, that they just can come and just throw out all their stuff onto that person and that person has to take it. But I have to say, I am a human being too. I'm not just a therapist. I am a human being with feelings. I can be hurt. And sometimes the behavior hurts. And sometimes it's really difficult for me to even say that in a way that, or to even say it at all, because if a person just disappears, what can I do? And that is hurtful, because it's not establishing a connection. It's not stabilizing the connection between the other and myself. So when a person just disappears and does not explain why, and even when I try to find out, does not respond, this is hurtful. And this is hurtful, of course, with friends, but it's also hurtful with clients. Because I care. I care a lot. And it hurts me when I have the feeling that I'm just dumped. And of course, I am respectful. I cannot force anybody to stay connected. But it hurts when a person that I have come close to is just disappearing. In my last video, I was talking about being honest. And this is basically a continuation of that last Sakino on Sunday video. I'm saying this because I want to be honest in my communication. Sometimes a client asks me, "How are you?" And that's very beautiful, because I have the feeling that then I am seen as a human being. And it's not that I want the client to be my therapist in that moment, but it's a very beautiful, nice little human gesture that I appreciate and that I like. And usually I answer very honestly. I would say, well, I'm not very well today, but I'm okay to work with you. Or when I'm okay, I say, yeah, I'm good. I'm in a good space. Or I say, well, this is also a difficult time for me, not only for you. Because I believe that the most important factor in therapy and in healing is the connection between me and my client. It's not about the technique that I use. Can be any technique. But if there is no connection, then there is no healing. I was giving an interview 2 or 3 weeks ago about trauma therapy, and I was sharing in that interview that in my own journey in therapy, when a therapist was not connecting with me as a human being on a human level, I would not go back again. Because I need that. I need to feel that the other is interested in me and that they are also open, that I am interested in them. Because the wounds that we have are usually about connection, disrupted connection from ourselves, from the other, from nature. So cutting a connection can be very, very painful. I am tempted to say, if you are in therapy, treat your therapist as a human being too. Because he or she is, with feelings, with emotions. They can be hurt. And if you're a therapist, treat your clients as human beings who are equal, who you are really interested in. That's already half of the healing way. Thank you so much for listening, and have a good Sunday.